In this video, I will help you doom scroll less. First of all, why is it important? Well, doom scrolling will steal away your confidence because of two reasons. Number one, it steals away your current time and attention. And number two, it takes away your habits. It changes the person that you become, which is partially based on your habits, right? So that's why it's important. So what is the plan? How do we stop doom scrolling so much? Well, the first thing is you have to find something that is better. Because when we don't have much to do, that's when we doom scroll. But if you have a goal and you know that scrolling on your phone will make you less likely to hit your goal, then you're more likely to work on the things that are meaningful to you because you have something that this impacts. Like if it's just us, just our time, then sometimes we're okay with like wasting it because we're like, oh, we're enjoying, scrolling on social media or like watching a YouTube video or watching Netflix, whatever it is. We enjoy this time. So it's like we're like okay with wasting it. But if you have something that's more purposeful to you, that you're like, oh no, I want to be this type of person, then you're less likely to doom scroll. So step one is to define who you want to be. Because chances are who you want to be is not someone who spends all of their time scrolling. There's certain things you want to accomplish in life, right? There's certain things that you admire about other people. So find the things that you admire about those people and don't forget the things you already admire about yourself. Put it all together, define who you want to be, and then work towards that. Because if you have that defined, well then you don't have an excuse to like scroll on your phone all the time. And obviously I scroll on my phone too, but I've posted now a video for like over 130 days in a row. So at the very least, it's not impacting me getting some of my work done. So it's like, if you want to focus on that, you first define who you want to be, and then you just work towards it. And one trick that I've found is using the Seinfeld method. And the Seinfeld method is pretty much you either sit there and you do your work that's aiming towards who you want to be, or you do nothing. And this is what I've been doing today, and it's been very helpful. Because if you're distracted, then you're way less likely to do the things that you want to do in life. And you don't want to look back at your life and be like, man, I spent all of it just scrolling on my phone. I didn't even really try at the things I wanted to do. Because chances are, maybe you want to be a content creator. Maybe you want to do the things that you're seeing other people do on your phone, and that's why it's so entertaining. So why not put some effort into it? And of course, it's not going to be easy. It's never easy to do these things. You just do it anyway. It's better to post a video and it barely get any views. It get 10 views. Some of my videos, sometimes they get 10 views. It's better to do that than it is to watch a bunch of videos to just entertain yourself. Like at least you're doing something that is important to you. At least you're trying. It's such a useful mindset to have, to look back at your life and be like, at least I tried, even when it doesn't work out. But first, like define who you want to be, then work towards that. And the third thing that people don't really talk about is you have to try to be as honest with yourself as you can be. Because when you're honest and you hold yourself accountable, then you can't use all these excuses. And so many people, they use a ton of excuses. They're like, oh, well, I had a long day at work, so I wanted to watch Netflix for 3 hours. And it's like they do this every day. And it's like then you build the habit. And like I mentioned, one of the two ways that doom scrolling, also like watching Netflix, the way it destroys your confidence when you do it too much is it impacts your habits. Because the more you do it, the more likely you are to do it tomorrow. So it's like you don't want to just focus on like just today. Because yeah, of course, sometimes you're going to slip up, you're going to watch Netflix, you're going to like scroll on social media for too long. That does happen. But make sure you're not building the habit of doing that. Because the more you build the habit, the more addicting it becomes. But also on the other side, the more you build the habit of pursuing the things that you want to truly do, of like working hard at things that are important to you, the more that becomes addicting. And once that's addicting, then it's like you have a more purposeful way to spend your time than doing it that you would consider wasting it. And listen, obviously it's not easy to stop doom scrolling. So many people are addicted to their phones, myself included. I'm pretty addicted to my phone too. But don't let it hold you back from doing the things you want to do. Like I've been posting videos, this is something I truly want to do, and that's not holding me back from doing this. So even though it won't be easy, I think it'll be worth it. Life's not easy, but it's worth it. Take care.